Well, 9 Filipino gentlemen are set to represent the country in the upcoming international male pageant. The winners of the Mr. International Philippines were named last June 28th in a pageant held at the Newport Performing Arts Theater. Now, 5 of them are with us this morning in the studio. We have Mr. International Philippines, Austin Cabatana, Mr. Earth International Philippines, Nathaniel, Mr. National Universe Philippines, Ruslan Kulikov, Mr. Charm Philippines, Ryan Cruz, and Mr. Tourism International, Lhenard Cardozo. Good morning to you, gentlemen. Woo, that was a long list of people here in the studio. Well, first up, congratulations. I mean, what, June 28 until now, you guys must have been busy. I mean, you flew all the way from Cebu to come here. Thank you so much. So what's your schedule like until, well, you're the first one to compete, no? So what are you guys doing? Interviews?
Yes po. So right now we're doing interviews, guesting, and at the same time we're doing preparation with the body and how you portray yourself with the audience, because it's important to have that perfect image pa rin, even if like you're competing or just walking like outside.
So what's that like? You have to be on point all the time, 24 hours. Bawal magsimangot, bawal magalit, yung mga ganyan. I mean, you have to look good looking 24 hours a day? Oh, hirap naman nun. I don't think I can survive that. Well, of course, you know, Austin here, I mean, you bested 54 other candidates in this competition. But siyempre, based on your Instagram post, sabi mo, you never thought of joining the pageants, but here you are. I mean, this is like out of your comfort zone, and you eventually won. How did you pull that off?
Actually, with the thing, I would thank God talaga, kasi without Him, it would not be possible. And yun nga, sobrang grateful ako sa mga nang tumulong sa akin with preparation and all the things that gave like the opportunity talaga. Kasi hindi ko expect talaga na I would win the whole competition. Like, with my brothers talaga, like they give their best, and grabe talaga, sobrang naka-proud talaga sa kanila.
Well, I think when you join the competition, nobody really expects to win, di ba? I mean, but of course, we all have our reasons for joining. You yourself, I mean, you joined it, Nate, here because of your mom. I mean, that was one of the main reasons, di ba, for you joining. But right now, you're also finishing your master's degree in Cebu. Tama ba yan? Okay.
Cebu.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about your studies, your environmental studies. You're doing a lot of things. You're a teacher, you do mining. I mean, I don't know what you do, but you seem to be doing everything.
Actually, my advocacy is on sustainable development goals, and it's an advantage wearing the Mr. Earth International, because I will be able to intensify the campaign that are close to my heart, which is the responsible consumption of the natural resources.
Yung mga bagay na bagay.
Oh, bagay na
you know,
bagay.
Yun yung title mo to what, because you are really walking the talk. I mean,
Yes,
this is what you really are comfortable doing. Now, of course, we have Mr. Universe, tama ba yan? Mr. National Universe. Pwede rin, Mr. National Philippines. Okay, you are 2 of the Filipino candidates here for this title.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, we are 2. It is one. One is Ken Aniban from Cavite City, and ako. Bali, dalawa po kasi yung hinihingi for National Universe.
Bakit dalawa?
It is
we're gonna ask them.
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna ask them why 2. But what do you think would be your edge from all the other candidates?
I think my edge will be my purpose in life, because I joined this pageant because I know what is my purpose, and that is also my advocacy about mental health, because it's connected to my father.
That's right. And then, but also joining pageants, you've done it before.
Yes.
This is nothing new to you.
Yeah, that's true. But like before, I'm joining pageants just like to showcase myself. But right now, I think it is more likely personal to me, and more on purposeful.
Okay, I think as you age and mature, I mean, it has deeper meaning rather than just joining, pageants left and right. Mr. Charm.
Hello.
What is a Mr. Charm? I mean, tell me a little bit about the pageant, about the title Mr. Charm, and what does one have to possess to be Mr. Charming?
I think para po sa akin, Mr. Charm is being tenacious, have leadership skills, and also be time management po.
Is this also one of your first pageants ever?
Yes po, national pageant.
There you go. I mean, you see, I think as I was talking to you earlier, before we went on air, that a lot of people, a lot of men are actually joining more and more pageants, and they've increased the age. As I understand, now it's 32. 17 to 32 years old na ang pwede sumali. And lastly, we have Lhenard. Ikaw ang Mr. Tourism International Philippines. Okay, so you are going to be promoting the Philippines to the world. How would you best describe the Philippines?
Of course, describe ko to based sa amin. Bisa pa lang, magiging modelo kami nila and ipopromote namin to by social media. Yung papakita namin kung ano yung ganda ng Pilipinas talaga.
I mean, it is really a beautiful country, and we're so lucky to have you gentlemen, raising the Philippine flag for everybody. Okay, who's first? Sabi ko si Austin ang pinakauna. And tell me a little bit, when will this be? October this year? And where?
I'll be competing October 10 at our home country in Philippines.
Oh, it's here. Oh, lucky for us. We get to cheer for you. Okay, Mr. Earth, when is you? Tell me a little bit about when your next competition will be and the preparations you guys are doing.
I'm not really sure with the exact date, but
Next
I think
year.
it's next year in Venezuela.
Okay, so matagal pa yan. So
Matagal pa ang
preparations,
preparation.
are you gonna take your time?
I'm gonna take all my time this year.
and just enjoy it. And you as well?
Saying we still do not have exact date for next year, but I think it will be June or July next year. And me and Ken will compete in Thailand
Oh,
next
nice.
year.
Okay, that should be a fun place. And Mr. Charm,
Same with Nathan, no exact date, but it will be next year din po.
and how are you preparing for your competition?
Need to be physically, mentally fit po. Yun, preparations ko.
Okay, so from now until then, okay?
Yes, yes.
On point. And of course, Mr. Tourism.
Yes, same din po sa kanila next year din po.
Kailan ba yun?
Next year din
Next
po.
year din.
And compete Bali, Indonesia po.
Okay, nice, nice. Well, thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining me and for sharing all of your insights, your
Thank you.
energy, your charm, and of course, the Philippine flag, not only with us here in the Philippines, but of course, the whole world. Thank you so much for joining us.